Good morning my lovers, I'm back out on the fields. I've got the machine with me and today I thought I'd just bring out this because I think I'll learn it faster by using this coil rather than the Gert Big Un, because I was doing a lot of head scratching with the Gert Big Un and it takes a long time to set up. So I've got some pegs out, I've detected it with this. I'm just going to show you what it sounds like as I'm walking along. And then we're going to go and dig them with the CTX like I used to do. This goes considerably deeper than the CTX. So if I do find a super deep one and the CTX can't see it, then we'll know it's a hoard of 50,000 gold coins. So I turn it on by holding these two buttons down. There we go, it's on. Ooh, I don't think it likes the camera. Iron, that's iron. I'm getting quite a bit of glare off the screen's very shiny. I'm gonna have to get one of those anti-glare screens for a mobile phone, stick it on. It's not a coil you can swing fast either. This is considerably better in my opinion than the GPX, because the GPX didn't have discrimination. With this you have, it's got discrimination. Now I've noticed it does like a bit of flat iron. It can't tell the difference between a good signal and a bad signal with a bit of flat iron. But you know, it's not much flat iron in the field, so I can live with it. So if you're thinking of buying a GPX 5000, don't. Buy one of these. The only downside is the GPX, you can buy it more or less straight away. This machine you might have to wait 6 months. Depending on the oh. That's iron. I raised the coil off the ground. I'm about a foot up. Yeah, that's iron. So what I've done is I've put some pegs out. I've double checked them with the CTX, and we're going to go and dig them, see what they are. Now I found Roman and Hammards on this one little tiny field. It's about an acre. It's tiny. So we're hoping for some epic relics today. Oh, sounds like a hammered coin. And plus it's a lot easier to dig with this than it is to dig with that machine, because you've got a great big thing around your belly and you're attached to it and it's very awkward. I've already bruised myself in multiple places banging into the box, and I don't want to be breaking it now, do I? It costs 5 grand. 5 grand for the box, that is. I've bought extra bits that cost a grand total of a lot more. Huh. Deeper. Oh, that's what we want to hear. Nice Roman silver denarius would be nice. My tassels are hanging down. Hold on. Oh, tassels. Funny how the soil's dry in this field. Another field I'm in is soaking wet. Oh, hey, come on. Can't be deeper, surely. Ah, I've already got it out, that's why. Was it Roman, silver, bit of lead? Was it 2? Nope. Can't see it. I cannot see it. Oh, you bugger. Where is it? I can't see it. I cannot see it. This is muddy. Let's grab a bit of soil. Ah! There it is. Oh, that's quite heavy. That's quite heavy. Oh, and it's not a pesky button, is it? Now, I did go out yesterday with it, but I went in the field where there was quite a bit of audio, sort of, you know, just not discrimination, what do you call it? EMI, quite a bit of EMI. That is a very old crusty button. That could be a Roman button right there. Did they have buttons, Romans? It's very crusty. Anyway, off and running. As my next signal, looks like a bit of lead. A bit of lead. Could be Roman lead or medieval lead. It's wrong shape for a Papa Bulla. Oh, here's my third signal and I think I can see it. It looks huge. Is it a dandy? It is. It's a dandy button. Well, that would have been loud on any detector. Yeah, it's a dandy. A big dandy. Anything on it? No. Oh, there was some gold. I got some gold today. Yeah, tiny bit of gold. It's funny there's no gold on this side. Now on normal buttons, there's still a bit of string in there. Still a bit of string from probably 300 years ago. Right. Let's see what other treasures we can find. Oh, here's the next target. I went down about 10 inches for this one. And I don't know how I managed to get so deep. Because I think it's modern. A modern spendable. Yeah, a 1p spendable. 10 inches for 1p spendable. Must have been pushed down by a cow's foot. On to the next. Oh, and I also found a piece of Staffordshire slipware in the same hole. I slightly whacked it. Look how thick the glaze was. Lovely jubbly. Got that. I was digging this hole. I've been down about almost a foot and I just missed it. Look at that. Right on edge. Look at that. Right on edge. I've done this field to death. And it's right on edge. There's the impression, look. Right on edge. That is the power of, you know, pulse induction. Oh, looks like quite a nice button with some gold. Yeah, we've got some more gold. It won't be long before I find a hoard of 50,000 gold coins. Right. Yeah, let's give it a rub on the magic trousers. Ugh. Well, it's a winged serpent. I can just about see his head and he's got wings and he's sort of, yeah. Winged serpent. Yeah, it's pretty crusty. Lovely chubbly. On to the next. Oh, here's my next signal. Just a pile of cack. Thin stuff, whatever it is. Oh, I think I can see this one. It looks pretty shallow. See, that detector will get stuff really deep, and it will also get stuff that's shallow. Oh, it's a Jew's harp. Or a mouth organ. Is that what they're called nowadays? Yeah, it's a mouth organ. Is the other bit there? Let's have a look. Nope. No, it's not there. Oh, this was an epic signal on the Horde Hunter, the Lorenz. And then when I double checked it with the CTX, it sounded like iron. Now it sounds pretty good. So I'm guessing it must have been on edge. Ah! It's a pistol ball. It is a pistol ball. Oh, it's a blue colour. Normally they've gone white by now. So it can't be, it must be sort of relatively a modern one. God, this was a beautiful signal on the Horde Hunter. A big chunk of aluminum or aluminium. Ugh. Oh, I reckon I've got a horde here. I'm getting the signal well over a foot from the ground. See the shadow? Yeah, horde of 50,000 gold coins. Very dark soil. Very dark. Oh, what's that there? Oh, oh, it's cack. Galvanised. Ugh. Ah, the Horde Hunter has found me a relic. What's that there, a root? Oh, God, blimey, come on. Oh, look, it's a bit of it. I'll just grab it. It's a bit of a Georgian toy gun. That's the handle. And there's more signals down the hole, so there could be the rest of it down there. Down there. What I used to like about the GPX was well, what I didn't used to like, it didn't have any discrimination. Oh. But this thing has. This thing's got discrimination. Can't see anything coming out. Oh, what's that there? Oh, is that a bit of flat iron? Typical. Just as I turned the camera on, that was a bit of flat iron. So hopefully that wouldn't. I think that was it. Oh, so all I got was, what have I done with it? Ah, this, what looks of it, just a little piece of the handle off of a toy Georgian pistol. They were banned because they used to fire little live ball bearings at each other, the kids, and that's what that is. A little toy gun, probably 250, 300 years old, something like that. I'll put a picture of an intact one up above this, just here. I got a bullet, I think it's a bullet. It's got a funny dent in one end, and that on the tip. I'm not sure it is a bullet, but it's definitely something. Oh, I love this machine. I haven't had so much fun in ages. I'm really enjoying myself. Oh, that's it, me lovers. I'm afraid. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm really just testing it out, you know, tweaking settings and just trying to sort of get my head around it a bit. I've only had it, what, 3 or 4 days, so not long. But oh, it's really enjoyable. The GPX was really difficult to use. It kind of worked, but the amount of iron that you were digging up, sometimes I would go out with 10 pegs thinking I had 10 nice targets, or at least 5 nice targets, and sometimes they'd be all iron. All of them would be iron. But with this machine, it's got discrimination. Pulse induction with discrimination, and it works. I wouldn't say it's 100%, but I'd say about 95% pretty accurate. It does find little pieces of flat iron, and it will give a pretty good signal on little pieces of flat iron. The GPX used to do that as well. But this machine is a delight. You know, lately my fields have been getting like quite quiet, so I've been going out for like 2 or 3 days to make one video. Well, I've only been here for what, maybe just over 2 hours, maybe 3 at the most, and I found, I wouldn't say a huge amount because I'm still fiddling with it to test it out to see if it works properly. Well, works properly, of course it works properly, but you know, I'm just you know, diving into the deep end really. I put the big coil away for the moment. That will work. I think that will work best on fields where you know Roman stuff or there's a high probability of something being found in a field, because then I know what it's like. I got one field that I must have been over 50 times, where I found that huge silver coin. I must have been over it 50 times, and yet I found that huge silver coin. So with the big coil, what I can do is probably, when I've sussed out the data login, the going up and down, and scan the entire field, and then you'll see all the large targets. So what that will do is, if something epic has been found in a field, then I can go onto the field, I can walk up and down, scan the entire field over a period of maybe 2 or 3 days, and then we would have a subsurface picture of all the large metal objects. Now the big coil doesn't discriminate, but if it's a huge metal object, you're going to dig it, aren't you? Because you're going to think, what is it? You know, it could be a gate hinge, or a Saxon spear, or a sword. It could be a paint tin. I've dug a few of them before now. It could be. I've also found a Victorian cast iron drains, but then it would show up as a long object, so you'd probably get away with that. But yeah, so that's probably what the huge coil will be good for. But as it is, the little coil, it goes pretty deep, and you can get much bigger coils, you know, really big 22-inch coils. And I saw one chap using a coil the other day. It was like 2 meters square for just putting on your shaft. So I might look into getting a much bigger coil, but for now I've spent enough money this year and I'm going to head off to the usual place for a couple of jars. Cheers!